Today I want to talk about alone but not lonely. Welcome to my channel. This is Ladybyrd-T, where we spill the tea. I'm new to YouTube, but I am loving it. Thank you to all of my subscribers. And we're growing, so I'm really excited about that. And yeah, come on in. Let's talk about it. Well, being alone and being lonely are basically the same thing according to Webster Dictionary. The only thing is that lonely has an extra aspect of it. So, alone is where there's no one else present. You're just there, there's no one else present. Being lonely is the state of being alone, which is the same thing as alone, but the feeling sad about it is another aspect. So it takes us over to being lonely or loneliness. So we're going to dig into it because I've been on both sides of the spectrum and not able to differentiate being alone from being lonely. So I was always telling people I was lonely, but really I was only alone. But I did go through being lonely and having loneliness after my breakup of 33 years of marriage, because raising children and running a household and cooking dinner for your husband and running off to church, it's always something to do, so you're never alone. But sometimes you can be around people and still feel lonely. So it can become triggering. I look at loneliness as having a void or an emptiness, because in loneliness it's about finding your purpose, because you find yourself feeling emotionally disconnected or spiritually disconnected, and then you have to figure out, how am I going to become spiritually connected again, or how am I going to become emotional connected again after all the stuff that I've been through. And in my experience, I found my emotional and spiritual connection by doing meditation, by seeking higher things. And then, I went through a period where I felt purposeless. I felt like, where is my purpose now outside of raising my children and, running the household and feeding the dogs and planting the plants and cooking the dinner and tending to your spouse. I mean, it's just, now I find the house quiet. You can hear a pin drop, and, the loudest thing is if someone comes to the door and Buttercup starts to barking. So, but yeah, it was a painful experience for me to go through, because I, first of all, was combining the two, combining being alone with being lonely. And something just clicked in me and says, you're alone, but you're not lonely. You've done the healing within. You went in and you begin to love yourself. You begin to grow. I found challenges in my day-to-day activity, in my day-to-day life, and found places in my life where I needed to grow, and I worked on those things, and that kept me busy. I have a women's group that we do every fourth Saturday that's very powerful, and it's growing every month. So I'm really excited about that. But I found my purpose, and I began to feel that void of loneliness, and realizing that being alone is not a bad thing, because to me, being alone is having peace. And peace to me is priceless. The thing that, you really want to work on, especially if you're feeling lonely, is finding your purpose. Getting up every morning, as I did, and uh, having your times of meditation, drinking your teas, loving yourself, saying kind words to yourself. And then finding out what your purpose is. Sometimes it can be so confusing on what your real purpose is, because we go through a lot of phases in our life. And, it's like, okay, but what is my main purpose? And you'll find that in your times of meditation, in your times of reflection, in your times of going within and healing yourself. I mean, I am so pumped right now. I am so pumped. I want to tell you, I am so excited about my life right now. Even though I'm walking alone, I am not lonely. I have a purpose. I've been through all the times of being lonely and having to search and search and search. And, sometimes that it creeps in on you. And, loneliness, can creep in and it can turn into depression. So, I find myself doing things to, kind of keep me busy around the house. And now I'm on YouTube, and I found that I really love it. I love the camera. I love my subscribers. I hope they love me. And I'm going to learn and I'm going to grow. And we're going to grow. So I'm excited. I want you to know today is the best day of your life. Today is the best day of my life. And I'm excited for you. If you found anything, if you like this video, please like, subscribe, share my video. Make a comment. Make a comment down in the comment section. Let's keep the conversation going. Let's talk about it. All right? So I love you guys, and we'll talk soon.